Next speaker is Sam Dresser.
Put my computer on this computer, will it break something?
I will find out. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Sam Dresser, and I live at 4815 Lilac Place North. Perhaps a lot of you are familiar with my wife, Tamara Tinkham. She's a person of class and integrity, very altruistic, and I know that she's been working very closely with many of you. And I'm here to talk a little bit about this process, and I'm going to just take you up a mile, and then I'm going to dive into the weeds a little bit, because I'm very concerned. I'm going to tell you that you need to vote no on this, and I'm going to tell you why. The first thing I want to say about structured literacy and this balanced literacy debate is that this is an old debate. This isn't new information to anybody. The fact that balanced literacy and Lucy Calkins is a repackaged effort of a failed literacy program for 20% of our students, and in inner cities and in cities that are impoverished, it is a civil rights issue, and they are abandoning that approach left and right. They are abandoning it left and right, because what happens to kids that don't make it in those places is they end up on the streets and they end up in jail. So now what we want to do is we want to say structured literacy K through 3. It's important, and you need to know why. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the process. This is a strategic opportunity, because what you have here is you have a board who has been wagged a little bit by the administration on this. I was really disappointed to come in today not to find any literacy experts in dyslexia to inform you about this particular topic area. Let me tell you what you missed. You missed everything. You saw 2 pages of citations of a literacy program, and you did not produce one scintilla of evidence and document that evidence in the form of a discussion of your literacy approach and this balanced literacy approach. It didn't exist. Nobody talked about it. Anybody can do that. It was a good business presentation, but it wasn't good, I have to tell you. Here's the thing, and I mean no disrespect to the teachers and the curriculum committee that put this together. None at all, but you saw the Minnesota polls. 97% of Minnesota teachers report getting no training in dyslexia in Minnesota. 92% of Minnesota teachers do not feel they can completely define dyslexia. So what you have here is a curriculum that was decided upon by teachers, 2 generations of teachers that have been educated in this balanced literacy model that's been repackaged, and they don't know what they don't know about putting together a curriculum that's going to address 20% of their population. And that's where we live. And it is a civil rights issue. My kids started out at St. Croix Preparatory Academy. Let me tell you what happened. We ran out of that building in 2nd grade. I'll tell you why. 10 civil rights lawsuits. 10 of them. Parents leaving in droves. Why? Because this was a school that was not adept at teaching learning differences. Tamara and I filed an MDE complaint. They didn't know how to address an IEP. They had no ability to do that, and we successfully got them remediated, and they all had to go to training. But we ran from that building. So this is a strategic opportunity for this administration and for this board, and for the board to tell this administration to go back to the drawing board, get some experts. Do you know that Tamara and I know some billionaire funders who would love to contribute money to a worthy effort to help dyslexic children? There are lots of them out there, folks. With a collaborative effort, this is a strategic opportunity. You can go back to the drawing board. This can be, hey, I get it. They spent some money. $400,000 on level literacy books. And then what? You're down the road. Stop it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.